Sugar baby. Stop, let's take this real slow. Let me break it down so that you can know. I'll do things you never imagined me to do. I'll lick you all over, and the sweat goes down to your shoes. Girl, I want to lick you up and down. Come on and let me do what I can do. Come on and tell me what you need. 'Cause I just want to taste the sweetness from your body. Let me live. Come on and let me lift you down. Come on, let me lift you around, up and down. You will feel my fire. Come on and let me lift you up. Come on and let me lift you down. It will be right, it will be right. Come on. Every little touch from me will be so nice, girl. You know what I'm gonna do? Lady, 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 lady. First I'll start from your toes, and I'll make my way to your thighs. I'll make you so wet that you won't ever let me go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All about it. Boys should say, that will make you feel so right. Oh, no. Girl, I want to let you up and down. Come on and let me do one time.
Let me let go of this bridge one more time.
Come on and tell me what you need, girl. 'Cause I just want to taste the sweetness from your body. Pick you up, come on and talk to me. Let you down. Come on, baby. Let me know what you want. And I'll
Man, that damn H-Town, boy. I was trying to tell you. That shit there take me back to that damn dance we used to have at the center. You know what I'm saying? This song used to be on. We slow dancing. They don't do that shit no more. They don't slow dance. These youngins don't know what they missing. Well, I'm talking about, man, you ain't had fun, so you done rocked you one to sleep on that damn dance floor. You know what I'm saying? That was some good shit there. You know, the older cats, if you're over probably 36, 37, you probably remember slow dancing to some shit. Cause you know, Jagged Edge and all that was around when you was out, you know. But these youngins, they don't know. They don't know. And now they got COVID. I feel sorry for them. They probably ain't gonna be able to really enjoy stuff. I'm glad I came up during the era of Freaknik and all that. I got some stories, bro. Stories to tell your ass. I was living up here when that happened. But anyway, here we go. So y'all saw my little video from yesterday, right? So I put the video up. I go on about my business. You know, I'm going through my day and stuff like that. So this morning I wake up and I see this chick, and I know it's a female the way they type, right? But the things they said. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. This shit was so ignorant. She put in my comment section, I had to go live, and I challenged her. I put a comment, but YouTube does not show all my comments. I wonder why. You know what I'm saying? They probably still shadow banning my ass. It is what it is. Right. But let me say this, man. Like, if you're gonna come on my channel and try to refute something that I say, make it as factually based as you can. You know what I'm saying? And even still, I may disagree, but if it's factually based, then I'll respect it. But if you just gonna make up some dumb shit, this is why. And I'm not trying to disrespect. This ain't a video one about to disrespect black women. I always tried to say I would try to consider myself one of the most level-headed YouTubers. I don't try to come on here and just say black men always do shit the right way, right? Like, and I'm one of the few beat brothers that probably recognize that it probably wasn't the best idea for brothers to celebrate Dwayne Wade getting custody of his children. I'm one of the ones that said that probably wasn't a good idea because we see what he's doing with his son right now, Zion, turning him to my Zion. His name is Zion, right? So that alone is enough for me to say that I don't bash black women like that. I remember J.R. Smith's wife was praying and everybody bashed J.R. Smith's wife for praying. And I'm one of the brothers that said that if y'all want to try to bash single moms and bash the woman, here's a woman that's married, trying to raise her kids within the confines of marriage. J.R. Smith out here doing some shit he ain't got no business, and she was trying to save her marriage, and y'all still was blaming the woman. I'm the brother that said that. I said, y'all can't do that. I say, this woman trying to fight for her marriage, y'all need to be should be shaming J.R. Smith for leaving his family and kids like that, doing the shit he was doing. That's what I said, right? I'm not one of them brothers that bash black women. I'm setting this video up because I'm about to share the screen and show y'all what this person said. But I just want to go down the list. When Boyce Watkins proposed, and all these people dragged Boyce Watkins and said Boyce Watkins was a simp, he did see that. I said at the end of the day, if Boyce Watkins love that woman and he happy, leave them folks alone, let them live their damn life. It ain't my damn business what he do with his woman. I think some of y'all almost act like y'all hate women. I'm the one that say that. In the video just yesterday, I said that a lot of brothers on YouTube love to bash black women, and I ain't with that shit. I said that yesterday. I said I'm not with it. A lot of brothers love to bash black women on YouTube. I think that's messed up. You know what I'm saying? I think both of us need to stop bashing each other. I think one of the brothers yesterday, Derek, put a comment saying we need to learn to love each other. I said, brother, that was the sharpest, most intelligent point that you could have made, which was the point he made yesterday, right? So after he did that, after all that, this chick who came and probably listened to the first 5 minutes of my video put this ignorant ass comment. Let me share my screen because I'm not even going to copy and paste it. Share screen. All right. So this is what she put. She said, you aren't making any sense. You say you hate black women empowerment and it's bad for the black community. That is some BS. Now, let me explain something. First of all, I don't mind seeing black women run businesses. I don't mind seeing black women run anything. But what I said was people are outside of our community pulling strings and manipulating our community and using black woman empowerment. See, you are a classic example of why this shit you about to regurgitate that you done got from Chrissy or some other female listening. You can tell when people really don't have their own original fucking thoughts because they come on here and regurgitate the same tired ass talking points that everybody else says. I try to be different on my channel. I don't just come on my channel and just try to regurgitate. I don't even listen to other people's shit. I don't. I listen to I watch all types of stuff, man, but I don't listen or watch stuff that is talking about how black I already got black women as far as I'm concerned figured out. I ain't really worried about black women like that. So I'm not one of them guys that hate black women and feel like they this and that. But I do think that they are very instrumental in some of the things that go on in our community because people from outside of our community, namely the small hats, who I named at the end of the video, and the liberals and people like that, namely, those are the people that come into our community, like Malcolm X talked about, and pit us against one another. They do certain things, and it's always enough. It's always somebody out there who's willing to pay some dollars to get a woman like Oprah to stand up and tell black women how effed up their men are, and their men aren't on their level, and their men aren't up to par. So it's a lot of that going on. And so what I'm trying to do is counterweight that and say, no, we need to come together. We need to come together as black men and black women and not stop hating each other so much. Stop coming at each other and bashing each other so much and thinking that it's our fault or your fault. Now, what I do see, and this is fair, is that you are being used as a tool by other organizations and being elevated by, because I'm going to ask you something. Why is it that they've had Black Girls Rock for the last 12, 15 years and hadn't done anything for you? If it's for young black girls to be encouraged, well, what are you saying about your men? And if you don't have strong men, you don't have a community, okay? Women got to understand that there's a such things as roles. Roles. There are certain things that women do and men do, okay? Watch how ignorant this girl is about the type. Like, watch this shit she said, all right? Some shit women ain't supposed to do. But watch this. She said it's some BS when I said that black woman empowerment and it's bad for the black community. Black woman empowerment, apart from black male empowerment, is bad for the community because men are expected to lead. Men are expected to build. You're going to turn around and say that black woman empowerment is good, but then turn around and try to drag black men for not building. So if black men don't build, let me get into it. She said, that's some BS. And she said, what is the equivalent? Now, this show how stupid. I hate to say this. This is why women shouldn't, really be expected to build shit. They don't understand the rules. She said, what is the equivalent of the NBA and NFL for black women in this country? What corporation in America exclusively employs black women where they make that much money like the NBA and NFL for black men? Now, I didn't read her comment and I put this up here. I'm going to take it down because I said the WNBA, right? Then I went and read the whole thing. Now, let me say this right here. When it comes to the NBA and the NFL, okay, black women got to understand this. Women, period, need to understand. Don't nobody want to see your ass running up and down a damn court looking like a man, okay? That's number one. So the WNBA does not sell that much, and those players don't make as much money because don't nobody want to see it, okay? A woman can do a little finger dunk, just jump high enough to dunk the ball with her fingers, and they celebrate like she did something amazing, right? Whereas the basketball with the NBA is more, and look, I don't even watch the NBA no more, but I'm just telling you, basketball with the NBA is a better product. It's just, you have to give a good product. Now, if you're trying to compete with men, then damn it, you need to be able to get your ass out there. You can't name one female that is physically capable of getting her ass on an NFL field on a Sunday. Okay? You can't name one that I know of. The best, most athletic black woman get her ass out there and get hit by a damn cornerback and put her ass in the hospital. A cornerback benching 400 pounds in the NFL. I'm just being straight up. Every one of them benching 300 and something pounds. If you're in the NFL, I knew Jeremiah Castile that played for the Denver Broncos with the University of Alabama. Both of his sons played in the league. Jeremiah Castile was benching twice his body weight. He was weighing 180 pounds in the NFL, and he was benching twice his body weight. That was normal. That's what you're supposed to do in the NFL. We all know this. The level of speed that you have in the NFL is, come on, man. Them dudes can jump right off the NFL field and jump out there and probably run alongside Usain Bolt. They probably won't beat him, but they'll be right there with him. All right. So we're not talking about and some of them dudes might can get his ass. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, let's not act as though it's called free market capitalism for a reason. You are paid what you can generate, what wealth you can generate. What can you generate for a corporation? Say what you will about the NFL. The NFL has made billions of dollars. Show me where, I'm going to tell you what women can probably do. You can get your ass on that track and run. Now, I would love to watch that. Yeah, I'll pay for that. I pay this. Hey, I pay to go to a track meet and watch them damn track movies. That's a sight to behold. But what I'm saying is, I ain't watching it for the speed. I'm just being straight up. I wouldn't be watching it for the speed. I'm watching it like, my God, look at her. Like, that's the whole thing. She come in last. I really don't give a damn. Like, ooh, boy, that knows. She knows she thick. That's how it is. That's what we want to see. I'm sorry, right? Sex appeal. That's what men like. So what do you generate as far as income? Can you generate the income? Now I'm gonna come back to that because she made a point at the end, but then she the one want to be paid for some shit she don't even earn, right? Now here she go with some bullshit. In this YouTube space, y'all love to tell black women the statistics of how much they earn and their net worth is something like $5. Now I heard that before. Now let me explain something to you. I don't have to tell you no damn statistics. I mean, facts are facts. Black women, a lot of them are bad with money. Black women go to college and get these degrees so they can feel educated, but they get a degree in some stupid shit like psychology, sociology, something like that, and your ass earning chump change, and you got student loan debt of $140,000 because you went to college 4 years, and you got this and you got that, but your ass ain't got no earnings to show for it. That's a fact. If you struggling financially, come holler at me. Sub03639 @gmail, or go to ltvacademy.com. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. LTV Academy. That's the link in the chat right there. Click that link if you want to sign up. But anyway, let me go back. So what I'm saying is, she said that we like to tell black women they worth $5. Black women aren't stopping black men in the NBA and NFL from joining forces and taking all that wealth and starting vast black male empowerment organizations. But you want us to do it. I didn't tell black women to do shit. I don't expect black women to do a damn thing. I don't. I just don't want you to be a useful idiot either. Like impressive. That's all. I don't want you to be a useful idiot. I don't expect black women to build or protect a motherfucking brain. I don't. I don't. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna check out Buns and basketball. I'm gonna check it out. But what I'm saying is, I don't expect black women to protect, provide, none of that. Build. I don't expect black women to do that. Right? But I do expect black women to have a race-based consciousness. I do expect black women to be community-minded and at least understand that they're a part of a community, not just black women. Right? Because say what you will about us as black men. If a black man gets some money to rub two nickels together, he gonna have him a woman. And it's probably 9 times out of 10 gonna be a black woman. Statistically, 9 times out of 10 is gonna be a black woman. So, say what you will, but that's just the way it works, man. Men gonna take care of women, which thereby empowerment of a man empowers a family. This is the way shit should work. Men empowerment should come first, not because women are gonna be crushed, but shit. Right now, right? Let's go ahead and go there for a second. Every woman, they say in America, the average woman. Now, this is a very misleading statistic, but I'm gonna go ahead and drop it. They say the average woman makes about 75 cents on the dollar of what the average male makes, right? What they don't take into account is like background, like experience, and all that, because then it goes up to like 97, 96%, right? 96 cents on the dollar. And if you take out pregnancy, where a lot of women will be pregnant and may stay an extra couple of months or something off work, that'll cut down their salary right there. Because after they go past the 6 weeks, they might want to stay another 3 weeks or so with a baby, and that's unpaid. So they might do that, right? Because if they, you know what I'm saying? So that's about right. So women really don't out earn, or men don't really out earn women per se like that. But a lot of women have a lot of prestigious jobs that earn a lot of money, but it don't pay as, don't earn a lot of money, but it doesn't pay as much, but it has a prestigious name. Like school teacher. School teacher means that you're educated. You can say I'm educated. You can talk that greasiness to a nigga that work at a factory. Yeah, I'm educated. He's not on my level. And the nigga at the factory making $40,000, and then when he do overtime, he pulling 50. And your ass working at the you working as a school teacher, you making 40, 45, and you get paid once a month. Your ass struggling. I'm from Montgomery. I know people that's in this situation, just like I'm describing, right? And so the point I'm trying to make is that, women, if you take out the amount of money that women earn and go to any shopping mall in any city across the country, right? Go to any mall, because I got to go to the mall today. If you go to any mall in the country, I guarantee you one thing you're going to see. 75% of those stores in that mall are geared towards women. If you walk in a store in the mall, right? 75% of the store in the mall is going to be women and they're going to have a little corner for men. Rue 21, 20, what's the name of that other place? Oh shoot, I can't even think of that other place. God dang, what's the name of it? H&M. You walk in there, it's mostly women stuff. Women consume more than anybody. Okay, women spend, they shop, they spending their money, and they're spending their man's money. This is a basic fundamental principle that women need to understand. So what I'm saying is, if you are really not empowered and you hurting, why in the hell is every store that you go into geared towards women? All the home decor stores are geared towards women, not men. That ain't our thing. That's women things. Forever 21, yeah. So where's all this? Where's this coming from? Women spend the money that their men earn, especially married women. So I'm sorry, like you're not gonna just be able to come and just dance over facts and information just because you didn't listen to some damn YouTuber tell you some shit. And that's why I call this video what I called it, regurgitating toxic YouTube ignorance. Because that's exactly what she's doing. Regurgitating some shit that she heard. And this last piece is gonna pretty much say that. She says, hell, most races of people expect their men to empower the whole community. That's what I just said. So you on the wrong channel. What's up, Gabe? You're on the wrong channel trying to attack me for something that at the end of the day is just factual. It's just I'm saying the same thing. I'm saying, man, men's supposed to do this. Men's supposed to do this. I'm not expecting a woman to build. I'm not expecting a woman to buy. I'm not expecting a woman to do anything to put, but I do think that Black women need to be more cognizant of outside forces using them as tools and pawns to manipulate the Black community. Black feminism is an issue. Beyonce is a tool that is used to manipulate the Black community. We're not in a position as a people to have Black women out here pushing feminism. When Black men, I do agree with her, Black men aren't in a position to oppress you like that. You can say you're a feminist all you want to. Black men, you can't name too much Black men do. What do we do? What do we do to Black women? If anything, I ain't even go there because I could probably go and say, shoot, based on the legal system, it's the other way around. But some of these dudes is trifling fathers out here too. So I mean, it's way more complex than that. It's not just that every time somebody puts you on child support, they evil. If your ass laid and made a baby, you need to take care of your child, and if you refuse to, I'm not just 100% against, you shouldn't be out here making children and not being a man and taking care of your responsibility. That's how I feel about it. I'm not a simp for saying that. But I still see the evils of the child support system and how it's used to hurt a lot and destroy a lot of men. I still see the evils of parental rights and how these judges just automatically assume that the mom deserves custody of the child and there shouldn't be joint. You got to pay thousands of dollars to get joint custody. You got to spend probably $15,000, $20,000 to be able to get joint custody of your children. If you really want to be a dad, you know what I'm saying? So the legal system is not designed to benefit men. In fact, the Red Pill documentary outlines a lot of the stuff that is unfair towards men. But that being said, I'll be the first to say I expect Black men to build, to stop whining, stop complaining, get out here, get on your grind, and do a, you know what I'm saying? 50-50 is feminism. That's second wave feminism, 50-50. Third wave feminism, look at it. When you look at what feminism really is, third wave feminism is different, especially Black feminism. Black feminism is Black men ain't worth it. Black men aren't this, Black men aren't that. They are the worst of the worst. Like Crystalline Karazine is part of third wave feminism. Explore your options, Black woman. Black men aren't up to par. Black men, that's what that is, right? That's what she got this from right here. Seems to me like you just want Black male worship. That's how I know she's been listening to other YouTube channels when she said that. I knew right there then that she said because I don't want Black male worship. I've made a video, maybe you really are just lame, like called going in on brothers that think just because they got a balls in a stick, think they deserve to be put on a pedestal and you should bow down to me and respect me and never raise your voice against me because I'm just a man. No, 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 no. Not to say that women should be out here challenging and being all, all on that level like that. But, if you ain't done shit, you ain't built nothing. I mean, why do you deserve all this stuff? You hadn't done anything. I understand why women should feel that way. I actually like that a woman will come to you and expect something from you. Don't just as a woman go and sit with a man and be with him if he a trifling sorry joker. He don't want to do nothing. He don't want to have nothing. He don't want to build nothing. And yeah, that's a dude that you should have nothing to do with. With such a man, do not even eat, right? But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, I don't see how she could come in my comment section without really. My thing is, man, listen to people's content before you just come in people's channels and just bash them and say that they are, they bashing black women. I didn't say nothing about this right here on how much they earn and how their net worth is this and that, right? But black men actually do out earn black women technically. Barely, but they out earn them by like $5,000-$6,000 on average. So it's not, you know what I'm saying? And this whole thing about black men just want to be worshipped. Basically, they want to be given something. Well, isn't it kind of like females want to be worshipped when you think you should be paid the same as LeBron James and Steph Curry? When you don't create that much excitement, you don't move that many eyeballs. If black women were able to play ball like LeBron James and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant and do the things, this man 7 feet, can shoot from anywhere, can dribble, can defend, can do it all. I can't name, you can take the baddest female ball player. Durant will destroy her ass. A bench warmer in the NBA will average 40 in the WNBA. I'm telling you what I know. I used to play with WNBA. This one girl, Malakia Jones, she's from Montgomery. She was with the Cleveland Rockers or something like that. And she was like player of the month, like one time. Came home and got her ass handed to her. Like, I'm talking about some niggas that ain't even, that just played college. Like, she wasn't playing with no little high school dudes. She played with some college dudes. Man, them dudes were destroyed. It wasn't like it wasn't even a big deal. Nobody talked, but I remember thinking, damn, I just saw her name on the damn thing last week as the NBA player of the month or something like that. She put in major work and came down here and got lit up by a dude that played for, you know what I'm saying, some Division II school. That's how it worked. And I'm not dogging these women. Some of these women can really play. Like Maya Moore had game. Like that girl, she had real game. But Maya Moore wasn't no Kevin Durant, okay? She wasn't. All right? Brittany Griner is just a tall chick that benefits from her height, okay? If Brittany Griner was 6'2", she wouldn't be in the WNBA, okay? With her skills. If you look at her skills, she does not have it. Now, she's tall. She's 6'8", 6'9", so she gets away with it. But let's stop it with this expecting. She's the one that's expecting women to get paid the same amount just for the sheer fact that they're women. I didn't say that black men need to be worshipped just because for the sheer fact that they're, but worship isn't the same as getting paid. But she's the one making the case that women need to be no WNBA players even close. Shoot, most NBA players ain't messing with KD. I ain't gonna say most, none of them, to be straight up. Which, if I had to just tell the truth, none of them messing with Kevin Durant. That man is on another level. Ain't nobody in the NBA messing with that man. Nobody. You can't name them. Messing with. If you want to talk about straight skills and what he could bring to a man, please. Ain't nobody messing with. And it ain't. You better not say LeBron. LeBron ain't on that man level. Everybody know that. If you really know basketball, ain't nobody on that level. That man 7 feet. It can do it all. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Nasty handles, jump shot, can do it all. I'm sorry. I don't see that with women. And so why would you think that women should be paid that kind of money? Look, the women have a league called the Lingerie Football League, right? It's a hell of a league. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You know what I'm saying? What is it? LFL? Right? This is what they, you know what I'm saying? Look what they win. Look at you trying to make me, you trying to give me an erection. You ain't trying to show me this is what y'all football leagues look like. And look, I ain't tripping. I'm just saying. This is your football league right here. Lingerie football league. This is what look what she wearing. This what they want to see. You know what I'm saying? And go read the comments on these videos. All people is talking about is their bodies. They not talking about, man, she showed juked her and man, that was a nice move. When they come to the NFL, that's what they talking about. Man, that was a nice catch. Man, that was a nice move. Because men do stuff women can't do. Well, maybe it's just that you're lustful. Hey, okay, whatever. But all I'm saying is this. When it comes down to it, men and women are different. And I don't expect a woman to build and do certain things. But when she said that other question, she said, what corporations in America are exclusively employs black women? So does the NBA exclusively employ black men? Exclusively? Really? Does the NFL exclusively employ black men? This is what I'm talking about. Just coming in, just straight ignorant, just taking jabs because you didn't listen to Chrissy, you didn't listen to Paris Milan, you didn't listen to some of these other women out here. Because I listened to some girl, she had a couple of good videos, and I subscribed to her channel, and I was taking a bath, and I had listened to a couple of videos. I was taking a bath. I had my little speaker system hooked up to it, the little Wi-Fi thing. So I'm in the tub, man. I'm showering. Next thing I know, I hear her going in on black women. We need to stop this, and black men aren't this, and black men. I said, okay. I got out the tub, dripping wet, ran out there, unsubscribed. Like, oh hell no, I won't be a part of this. You know what I'm saying? So I unsubscribed. You know what I'm saying? And so my thing is this, man. Like, black female empowerment is good if used in its proper context, if used in the right way. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't want to be empowered if I can't empower those who I love. Right? If I'm empowered, like, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. When I flipped houses, right, I had plenty of money. I'm chilling. All my homeboys at work, they couldn't travel with me when I wanted to go overseas. They couldn't travel. Man, I gotta put in for 2 weeks, man. It's gonna take me a while, man. I wanted to go down to Miami. OJ Simpson, my homeboy was real tight with him. He worked, but I said, man, let's go down there. You know what I'm saying? We hung out with OJ. Well, you know what I'm saying? We went down. OJ was actually out of town, but we hung out with a bunch of celebrities and stuff while we was down there. But that's what I'm saying. But he didn't have the ability to take off like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's one thing for you to have money. It's another thing for you not to be able to enjoy it because your loved ones have to work. They have to. So what man, if you really have had some real money, I'm not talking about no little $10,000. I'm talking about some real money, right? And you got a few dollars. You got a yearly salary in your bank account. Let's say that's you know what I'm saying. So we ain't talking about 10, at least 40, 50. You know what I'm saying? 10, that type of money. You got a few dollars. Now you ain't rich, but you got a little money. You're gonna want to enjoy it with your loved ones. You just are, man. You're not gonna sit and expect these people who don't have jobs, who have jobs, who have responsibility, to be able to travel and enjoy life like you can. So a lot of times what men do, and especially if you with a woman and she's a good woman, what you gonna do? If I'm with a woman and I got a lot of money, I got money, I'm gonna take care of her ass. That's what men do, right? I don't expect, and I would shame a man if a woman doing something, earning all the money, and the man sitting at home and she coming home getting him his money. She the fool. I never do that. I don't want a woman taking care of me. I ain't built like that. I'm not cut from that cloth. They ain't the way my daddy raised me. They ain't the way my mama raised me. I'm not one of them type of guys that want a woman to take care of him. Okay? I don't want to be taken care of by a woman. I take care of myself. That's number one. Number two, if anything, I'm going to take care of you because I'm a man. That's what men do. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. So when you coming on here, you punching at the air, sister. Real and true. You punching at the air. You're not punching at real sound synthetic G. Yeah, I don't even listen to our channel like that. I was on there a couple times, but it always wound up being misinterpreted. I would get on those little panel discussions and me, her, and the dude, the gold, and I forget the other one. She was cool, dude. They were actually cool. It was somebody else. Every time I came on there, they took it. Actually, the GOAT, the dude called himself the GOAT. I forgot his name, but that guy took it like I'm always saying some evil shit. Like I said one time, the black community's like a woman who's been chained in a basement and raped a bunch of times. So you don't expect her to function normally. He took that to say, well, why would you chain a woman in a basement? What type of sick, evil shit are you talking about? I'm like, dude, I didn't say I would chain a woman. I said it's like when you, it's called an analogy. When you make an example and compare something to something else, it's not that I'm physically saying that you should go and chain them. But I actually had to get in debate about me think because they thought I wanted to chain a woman in a basement and rape her. Like, I'm like, you know what? I can't. If we can't have a logical discussion, ain't no need in me going over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I stopped. That was the last time. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I jumped out the tub to unsubscribe. See what you said right here. The NFL and basketball are the only sports that women don't do well. Sports like tennis, women do well in. Yeah, they do, because you watching them go against other women. Venus Williams would get beat by one of her friends. And she says it. Venus knows that she go up against a male guy. If they just intermingle women with men, there would be women that were exceptions to the rule. But more times than not, the man is gonna beat the woman most of the time. Unless, like me, if I get out there, Venus will destroy my ass. But had I came up putting the effort I put in basketball into tennis, it probably wouldn't go that way. See what I'm saying? Or it would be a lot more competitive, if anything. Like, damn, man, I would beat her. If hard as I worked on basketball, no way. No way. You know what I'm saying? See, no. Nope. And that's what I'm saying. Like, as hard as I worked on basketball, you got female ball players that work hard on basketball, and you get on that court, and it's a difference. They can't get the rebound because I jump over them. They can't block my shot because I jumped over them. They don't have the speed up the court that I have. When they try to go through the lane, I jump over everybody and pin your shot to the glass. Women don't do that. So you don't have, see, with a dude, I'm used to dudes doing that. I'm not used to a woman. I'm not used to, think about it, I'm only 6'1", 6'2". A dude come through the lane, I can jump over a dude, jump and pin shot. I'm only 6'1", 6'2". What if I was 6'6", 6'7"? Brittany Griner, man, please. Let me tell you something. I was in junior high. And I was in high school, right? In my the girls' coach, this was way back in like 92. The girls' coach wanted me to help the train the girl basketball players, right? So there's one girl named Lynette. Lynette was big. She played in the post. Lynette about 6'2" and was heavy set, right? Lynette would always dominate them girls. She'd get the ball, turn around, and go straight up, right? So Lynette was playing against me. This is when I was on B team. So I put my hand on her back. As soon as they threw the ball, I let her go, and she stumbled. I caught the ball. It was turnover. Then because we was working on it. Then the next time I pushed her real hard. She turned around. I just waited. I said she can't jump. She jumped about 2 feet off the ground. As soon as she jumped, I just went in, bah, just batted up against the glass. And she was complaining. He fouling. He ain't. He playing you fair and square. But the reason she did that, and Lynette was a hell of a ball player, but she was a girl, man. Although she was even probably way more than me, she still wasn't able to dominate me in the post because I was probably benching like back then like 185, 190. I wasn't that strong, but I just knew how to play. You know, I just had been playing the game just as long as she had. But she would get 30, 40 points against the girls. She would go, it was games, she would go for 40 points straight up in the post. She would work them. But with me, she couldn't do that. She couldn't do that with me. I'm on B team, guys. I was like in the 10th grade, I was on B team. I was a little kid, man. You know what I'm saying? I was skinny as hell on the B team. But she couldn't dominate me. Now, but when she get out there with the girls, and guys, if you ever played a sport and you get out there with a girl, you can tell the difference. You just can't. That's real. Emotional people. Yeah, they do. Why do you want women to compete with men? That's not the point you were making. You act like there are no one watches women's sport. I say people do. I'm saying people do. I'm not saying men compete with women. I'm talking about the point that sister made. I don't want men to compete with women. I don't support the bill that Biden passed. I don't. I think it's evil. I don't want to see women's sports destroyed. I think you should have your softball. You should, if people want to watch it, let them watch it. I don't have no problem with it. I have no problem with women. I love women's track, love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. That's my favorite women's sport, track. I love it. Love women's track. Love to watch it. You know what I'm saying? Especially the sprinters. Love it. Especially like the 100 meters. Man, I love that. Love it. Hurdles. Love it. I don't want to end that. No, let's keep Carmelita Jeter and I'll keep them out there. That's what I want to see. Show do. YouTube widows uh make you question analogies. Some of these, yeah, man, yeah. Now Taz is trying to break into the SVDL debate league with his pseudo intellectual. What you mean SVDL? What does that mean? I'm sorry, I'm lost on that one. Um, I think a lot of women want to usurp man instead of being a compliment to a man. Yeah, they do. They do. Because that whole little comment she made about seems like you want to be worshipped for you just want black male worship. That's all you gotta do is Google black male worship on YouTube and you'll see a million black women complaining saying that same tired ass talking point. I don't want, and I call out the brothers because some brothers do want black male worship. Some brothers do. Shoot, she has a point. I'm not one of them. But those brothers are in the minority too. I don't think, come on, man. Look, as a man, you got to understand, man. With a man, you understand rules. If I tell you, hey, if you do this and do that, this is the consequence. When it happens, men usually don't get emotional because they already know, well, I knew the consequences beforehand. Only women would get emotional. That's cool. That's women. You know what I'm saying? Women will probably argue with you, but what are the consequences of your actions? If you don't generate billions of dollars of revenue, you don't deserve 200 million, $100 million contracts. You just don't. Men cool with that. Okay, I don't make $100 million. I'm not 6'8" with a 40-inch vertical. So I don't make $100 million. And I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? Women see the thing, oh, it's not fair. You got these WNBA players. It's not fair that they're making, you don't generate the revenue. Nobody watches it. When you watch a WNBA game, it is a gay recruiting, show. It just is. It's all the commercials are about the gay flag and being gay. They show all the gay commercials. When you watch it, you can't even, so I don't even watch the game because it's just cringy to watch. It just is. I don't want to watch that. So that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's real. You acting like people don't watch women's sports. I'm saying people watch women's sports. That's my point. Why are you comparing me? Yeah, I think I already read that. There are only 3 sets in women's tennis. Okay, didn't know that. It's the idea that WNBA should be just as popular as the NBA and players should be paid the same. Yeah, that's crazy. The fact that men like you look down on everything women do, and here we go. We got one. We got a live one. What'd you say? The fact that the fact that men like you look down on everything women do and are constantly telling women they are not good enough is why women try to try to be men. You don't respect women's roles. Show me, please, sister. Explain to me. If you want the link, type in the chat. I would love to have you on here and explain to me why I look down on women. I look down on women. What did I say in this video? I'm sorry. Men are builders. Okay. When you say look down, it sounds like to me what you want is to build. You want to build, which is not your role. You talking about I don't respect women's roles. You don't build empires. You don't go back through history, right? You're a part of civilization. You're a part of society. But, I'm sorry. We talk about Julius Caesar, Shaka Zulu, Napoleon. We talk about these people in history. That's what men do. We go on battlefields. We die. That's what we do. That's why they make movies like 300. That's what we do. You're not built for it biologically. You just ain't built for it. You do something amazing. You actually create a whole nother human being. That is amazing. If another's a word, you know what I'm saying? But you create separate human beings. That's amazing. Why would I shame a woman for that? That's amazing what you can do. We can't do that. Okay. That's amazing. It's great. I'm not tearing women down. I'm saying, damn it, I want to provide. I said in my video, I'm gonna take care of my woman. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And you still took it as though, and I want you to look, we're not being disrespectful. Please, please. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat. Maybe you busy. I'm gonna put the link right here. I would love for you to explain to me how I look down on black women. When I made a video called I Love Black Women, I love black women. It's like my second or third video on this channel. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if it's still up. But I want to hear that one. Because ain't no way in the world you're going to tell me black women are, I look down on women. You know what I'm saying? Good, because white women try to be men. You don't respect women's roles. What roles do I not respect? I don't think you make enough money. Nobody wants to watch the WNBA. That's not a disrespect of women's roles. You don't watch it. You don't watch the WNBA. You probably can't name 5 players in the WNBA because I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Taurasi, Brittany Griner, you probably didn't know them. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's stop. I can name Cynthia Cooper. She's from the, like 97. I can't name it. I missed the point. Come on, click the link, sister. Come on in. I'm waiting. Come on, I don't even want to read your comment. Just come on in and tell me what I missed. It's easier for you to just say it. Easier for you to just say it. I didn't miss the point. You haven't watched my content. I do not believe that black men should be worshiped just for the simple fact that they're men. I don't want men worship. I said that black women, there's nothing. I say I don't mind black women being empowered, but what I don't want is for you to have a black girls rock and for you to be pushing for other people outside of the black community to come and manipulate our community like they're doing, and you not be able to read the tea leaves and see that there's manipulation being done by people that wear little things on their heads. And women, a lot of times, black women will be used as like an Oprah or Gayle King, these type of people. They'll be used against the community as a whole. Yes, that happens all the time. I don't like manipulation. And I'm sorry, Black Girls Rock is basically who owns, Rupert Murdoch owns BET. He owns Viacom, which owns BET. And look at it. Look at it. What did they do when they bought it? They got rid of Midnight Love. Wonder why? They got rid of Midnight Love. They got rid of all the video. And now look at R&B. R&B music has been destroyed. Why? They destroyed it. Now they taking it over. If you go and look at R&B charts, half those artists are white now. Just like they took jazz over. When I was a kid, jazz was mostly black. You had Kenny G and a couple of people, but it was mostly black men in jazz. Now, go on the jazz charts. If I listen to it, Boney James, they make damn good music. I'm not tripping. But I'm just saying, it's a lot of things being manipulated. We're being bombarded from without. And I think we can't from within allow ourselves to be useful idiots that are used as pawns against our own community. I don't mind black women owning businesses. I don't mind black women having things, doing things. I don't do what you want. Chase your dreams, sister. I'm not against that. All right. I don't think black men who hadn't built shit should be worshipped. So you can relax. You ain't got to put that talking point on me. What's up, Elliot? You know what I'm saying? What wealth black men got than black women? I mean, nothing. I mean, black men maybe earn more, but black men don't have more wealth than black women. Black men, I'm gonna put it like this: black men, if you had to take it and separate it, probably would be worth more. I mean, I ain't gonna lie like that. But I mean, shit. Even if I'm worth more, I'm gonna take care of my child and my woman. That's how I am. So even if I have it, she got it. Like it's not like if you with me, if you with Sub, if I got money, you got money. Your account might be down. All you gotta do is tell me I'm on the phone. Bloop, cash out. There you go. You good. That's the type of man I am. I'm not trying to, that's not simping. That's just being a man. I'm old fashioned. I'm from Alabama, a little country boy. I'm old fashioned. Okay. I'm gonna take care of my woman. So just because a man may have higher net worth doesn't necessarily mean that the woman ain't being taken care of. She gonna be taken care of. Lisa Leslie been retired. That's not true. R&B and jazz, they took it over. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. You said that is true. Yeah, they did, man. They did. They destroyed R&B. R&B music is no more. The type of music you hear me playing on my channel, you don't hear that. They're not making that type of music no more. That's why when I say it's slow dancing, people don't. When the last time you been to a club and seen a dude that don't know a girl get up and dance? Hey, you want to dance? When the last time you seen that? Not even slow dance, just dance. Period. That's been destroyed. In my era, that was normal. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how I got a lot of phone numbers. Going to the spot, you know what I'm saying? You slow dancing, playing that key sweat, you know what I'm saying? Doing your thing. You might not know how to dance, but you know how to slow dance. All you gotta do is just move to the beat. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't do it. You can't do that no more. Thank you. George Soros definitely pulling strings with empowering everything. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sister. Thank you. That is what I'm talking about. And there's a lot of these sisters don't recognize that. They're pawns in the game, don't need to be. That's what I'm saying right there. Let me see what she said. When I said black men don't, when I said black men don't respect women's roles, I meant the stereotypical things like giving birth and raising children and cooking. Well, I do. What do you mean they don't respect it? I respect it. I respect the hell out of a woman that's going to cook and raise kids. I wish more women would think like that. That's what we need more of. Black women that want to do that, want to use their gifts. You're the best at it. Women are better at us than doing that stuff. I don't know how to fix no hair. Look, I can raise, but you got breasts. If the baby cried, you lactate for a reason. You built for it. So yeah, I wish more women would own up to that. Own that femininity. Own that part of femininity is also the stuff, understanding your role as a woman. Things you shouldn't be trying to do. Can you run a business? Yes. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying women can't run business. This ain't 1932, okay? And I actually, part of 32, I wish we could bring back. A lot of 32, I wish we could bring back. Not all of it, obviously, but a lot of it. Give or take one or two pieces, I can leave. But most, probably 85% of it, I can rock with. Real talk. But even in that, if women want to have jobs and have careers, I don't have no problem with it. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny though. Like you got Beyonce out here talking about all the women independent. Throw your hand. Remember that? Her ass married with a man that then cheated on her. She leaving him. She talking all that feminism, but she married. She going home to her family. A lot of y'all want to be listening to women like that, and I'm sorry that does affect and hurt black women. You know, Beyonce. The fact that so many black women love her, she's damn near like Jesus to a lot. She is like Martin Luther King, modern day for black women. She just is, and she hasn't done anything that merits it, or earned, deserve it, but made songs. And it's been a lot of issues in the black community that she has remained silent on. Don't say nothing. And now she's starting to become woke. But even still, you can tell it's all calculated because in certain instances, she's silent as you hear nothing from Beyonce. Beyonce don't say that. If I was in that position and I had that bully pulpit, it would be a lot of things I would do. I wouldn't be out here holding my fist in the air telling my power to the people. It'll be a lot of things. If I had that type of billion-dollar access and I'm real tight with all these rich people, Beyonce can call a summit and do all types of stuff. But I don't expect Beyonce to do that. But I do expect that from us as men. I'm one of the brothers that expect us as men to do that if I was in that position. But and I do it on my scale as a smaller level, but I want to see other people do it. You know what I'm saying? That's real. What you got? You're just conservative hack who's pulling the strings with black men. They aren't marrying black women or caring about black women and children. Okay, who was he? Who was the dude that fucked you and left you, sister? Who was he? Who was he? Because that what that sound like. Black men aren't married. Like, well, okay, actually, that's not true. Go on. Erica Williams has dropped a bunch of statistics about that. Actually, people are getting married. Don't. See, that's why you need to stay your ass off YouTube. Because YouTube is really ruining a lot of people's lives. Not because you have this fucked up worldview, you probably are bitter and angry. And if I come, hey, sister, how you doing? That's how you look at me, like you ready to bite my damn head off. You probably are angry, sister. See what I'm saying? You can't type like this. I'm a conservative hack. What do you mean conservative? Do you mean I care about traditional family values? Yeah, you got me. But you can't then turn around and say, I'm pulling the strings with black men. I ain't pulling nothing. I'm just spewing my opinion just like you are. They aren't marrying black women. Well, black men are actually marrying black women. That's actually not true. at a rate that we don't talk about. We are getting married. I think they say about 40% of black men are married. And if they aren't married, they have been married. So if you take that into the equation, it's a large chunk of us that are married or are getting married. So no, I don't know where you're getting that from. Black men are marrying black women. We date, have children with black women. Black men, actually, a lot of them do care. Now, I don't have any statistical way of basing this on fact. Don't just pull something out your ass, sister. Give me factual data to say that black men don't care about their children. There are a lot of black men that ain't shit. I will agree. Okay. I see. I'm fair. I'm not like you. I'm not just black men are perfect and black women ain't shit. I ain't one of them. There's a lot of niggas out here that ain't hitting no shit. That don't want to take care of their kids. Don't want to send no money. Don't want. And what did I say before you got on here? Go listen to the whole video. I said that I want you to make sure that if you have a child, your ass need to take care of your children. I said, if you're a man and you lay with a woman and you make a baby, your ass need to take care of them. I don't care if she puts you on child support because you don't want to pay, good for you. You need to take care of your children. You need to be out here laying out here making babies and just going out here scot-free, not taking care of your responsibilities. Next thing you know, he got a gun pointed in my window, trying to rob my ass because you wasn't in his life. Get off your ass if you got a child and take care of your responsibilities. I don't feel sorry for none of these niggas on child support if you refuse to take care of your child. Now, if you want to take care of your child and you're doing something, the woman using that child support system to screw you, then those are the brothers I feel compassion for. Brothers that really do care about their children, that want to be in their children's lives, that want to be fathers, want to do the right thing. Those are brothers that I got love for, not the ones that want to lay up with women and then want to say, "Oh, she put me on child support, she trapped me." No, nigga, you wasn't leading as a man when you went up in this woman raw, nigga. That's what it was. Facts. So let's go. Yeah, I miss slow dancing too. Those are the things that make women scared. Let's see. Yeah, 90s WNBA was on point. Recognizable players that most people knew. I knew some dudes had posters or bought of their merch. Yeah, when it first came out, Cynthia Cooper and stuff, a lot of the women were more so, they weren't as openly like they are now as far as lesbian. Is she a lesbian? Maybe. And a lot of them women weren't lesbian. A lot of them weren't. They played ball, but they weren't. You know what I'm saying? Build a house or a building. Is that a man's role or gender neutral? That's not true. The real criteria for most, that's a real criteria for most black men. These new career women don't know how to do it anymore. No. Brothers want that, man. Brothers want that. Brothers want a old school sister like their mom and grandma. Trust me, they do. Now, are some of these brothers out here just bumping their gums and they really just want to have sex? Yeah. But it's a lot of brothers out here in relationships, black men getting married. Go down there to the damn courthouse and sit outside the courtroom where they go in there and do weddings and watch how many folks. Can you number of black folks going in there? So I don't know where you get that from. A lot of black men married. A lot of black men get married for nothing. If they make children, they want to be in there and be a good father and raise their kids. We should all just be like Candace Owens and get under some. Oh, okay. Okay. What's up, man? What's your thoughts on Goldman Sachs will only invest in black women's business instead of the whole black community? See, that's what I'm talking about. Who owns Goldman Sachs? Goldman Sachs is part of the doggone the Federal Reserve, man. They are. Goldman Sachs. What type of name is Goldman? What type of name is that? Small hat. I'm not surprised. Manipulation. Why would you only invest in black women and not black men? Because you don't want to empower the community. You want to make it's all about. See, this is why I'm not for people investing in our community at all. I'd rather you not invest in our community at all if you're going to come in and put all these stipulations and strings and try to push your LGBT, whatever agenda, then I don't want it. I'd rather you not do it. I'd rather we do it for ourselves. And until black people do it for themselves, we're never going to be successful. I don't care how many white liberals in small hats come and invest in our community. As long as they write and sign at the front of the checks to get started, we're never going to get where we got to go. Never. And if we do, they're going to make it. When we get there, we won't recognize who we are because they'll be socially engineered us into something with a completely different genetic makeup. We won't be the same people. We won't. I don't want no money from them. Unfortunately, only black women brag about being independent. Yep. I guess you're one of those men that don't value women roles, but then turn around and act like the men you do respect. Let me see what did Dominic say. He just asked. He just asked you if it's gender neutral. He didn't say he didn't respect you. I think you're being sensitive, sister. That's what I think. Who's marrying? Who's not marrying black women? Too much hyperbole on social media. Yeah, black men are marrying black women. That's what I'm talking about. When black folks get married, it's black people, man. 9 times out of 10. So we need to stop it with that, man. She's married, talking independent. I hope not. I hope she ain't married. Coming in here talking like, I hope you single, talking like that. It is a troll when you say get a white man. I knew that. That's why I said that. A lot of black women are so bitter and mean. I'm sorry. Yeah, they are, but a lot of brothers on the internet right now are too. It's both. It's on both sides. There's less than 30% marriage rate in the black community, though. Yeah, it is. It is. I thought it was 40% of black men, but okay, I'll go with that. 30%. What's that's low, but I mean it's not that low. It's not like 100% of white folks are married. It's not like 75% of black white folks are married. So I mean it's low, but a lot of that has to do with economics. A lot of that has to do with black women like impressive, actually supporting women twerking and showing their asses. And anytime these female rappers are out here, they talking about selling pussy. So you got to understand, women, your bargaining chip was the coochie. When you wanted a wedding ring, you want a wedding ring, you can't be out here talking about what. You want a wedding ring, I can't go on your Instagram and every time I scroll down, all I see is your ass because I'm gonna think about your ass, not you. I'm gonna think about why I want to dig up in you. That's all I'm gonna think about. I'm not gonna think about wanting to raise a family with a woman that's showing me her ass. So women are complicit in this. Black women are. It's not like men are just full of shit. No, you're selling sex. You're going on these damn websites and showing me what's the one OnlyFans. You showing me your ass. You in the bed playing with your coochie for, and you making $10,000-$15,000 a month. So brothers is subscribing to your ass, and you get what I'm saying? Women are no, you ain't getting off of that. Women are definitely complicit in this. Black women are complicit in them not getting married, just like black men are. Both are. But I think the part that women want to talk about is men don't want to get married and you don't want to bash what, anytime you Impressive make a video, she's supporting Meg Thee Stallion, talking about selling her pussy. She make a song talking about selling her coochie, and Impressive, who's supposed to be a women empowerment channel, makes a video talking about she loved the song. Right? She's talking about all this shit that these girls out here talking about popping mollies and shit in these songs. So that decadence and evil that these women are pushing, if you're going to support it, you can't then turn around and play the other side and say that, well, black men don't want to be married. Black men, come on, man. Black men want to fuck because that's all you showing them. Stop showing your ass every 5 minutes. Stop showing me all that. Then maybe a man, he might want to get to know your mind. He might. You know what I'm saying? But damn, look at Instagram. Go on Instagram. I guarantee you, if you go on your Instagram account, what are you going to see? Women grabbing their ankles and spreading their coochie out in their panties to show you how fat it is. A man going to think about he want to get in it. That's what he's thinking about. He's not thinking about wife, kids. No, I'm having fun. I'm going to ride the roller coaster. Let me explain to you how it is for a single black man. Let me tell you how it is. Remember, some more said, it's like going to the amusement park and you see all the rides and stuff. And then one day you see this teddy bear, right? You see this bear, you like it. So you play the game, you win the little teddy bear, but the teddy bear is damn near 5 feet tall, okay? So you walking through the amusement park and you see all the rides, but you can't ride none of them because you got this big ass teddy bear with you, right? You like the teddy bear, but you want to ride the rides. That's how men are. So if you really want to stop it, then you got to get them out of the amusement park. Stop showing them all this ass. 100 years ago, dudes was getting married because that was the way they got what they wanted. Now they don't have to do that. But that's your fault. That's what women's live did. Can't have it both ways. That's what women empowerment has done. The freer women are sexually, the less men are going to get married. That's just the bottom line. I don't care what nobody says. I take that to the grave. You know what I'm saying? I will take that to the grave. You smell mayo. Somebody say they smell mayo. Maybe, maybe. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, people are definitely still getting married. I used to date a hairdresser, and we're going to a wedding every weekend. And we were going, yeah, black folks getting married. The problem is women want masculine roles. It's okay. Thank you, sister. Thank you. It's okay that men and women are different, and we should embrace. Yeah, because I haven't said anything that's belittling, or I said it's amazing women can raise children, women being feminine. You have an energy about you that is beguiling to us as men. And I'm cool with that. That's what it should be. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool being the man. I'm cool taking care of my woman, doing what I'm supposed to do. What's wrong with that? How's that disrespectful? I shouldn't have had no debate with nobody. Kind of ironic that a lot of women are with black women and children. Are with black women and children. Yeah, they are. Black men are with. Yep, they are. Let's see what we got. All of my recent married friends are married to black. Yeah, me too. Same thing. 50-50. Men will leave you bitter. Leave them alone, ladies. 50-50 men. Yeah, I don't have no problem with that. A man that's 50-50, it should be, because you can't expect a woman to be kicking in like that. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to be a 100% man, you can't be trying to live in no damn $4,000 a month place and he making, $75,000 and then get mad if he said, babe, we can't afford this. I'm gonna go here because I'm gonna pay what I can afford. Well, I need to get me a real man. Well, yeah, but $75,000, you kind of got your priorities out of the way. You know what I'm saying? 30,000, I get where you're coming from. But once a man start making a north of 60, $70,000, now you starting to get into that range of somebody that could probably afford to take care of you, but can't give you steak every day. And a lot of women want steak every day. And so if you want steak every day, then you're gonna get into, okay, babe, well, you gonna help me on rent then? Because I mean, you want to stay in this $2,500 a month apartment. I can't afford that. I could pay half of that. I could pay $1,250. I can't pay $2,500. Well, okay, I'm gonna help you. And that's how that happens. You know what I'm saying? So women, it's a lifestyle you want to live in. You know what I'm saying? Because the lifestyle a lot of women are living is above their means. That's why the black woman does have an average net worth of $5. That is true. You see, man, you'd be surprised. I know women. I've worked in corporate environments with women. Got cool, you get to know people, you get cool with them. You know what I'm saying? But the problem is they'll start talking, and then you'll find out these sisters are struggling financially, driving a BMW. She works at the company. She makes $100,000, but she lives in a damn $450,000 house, single now. Bought a $450,000 house, right? The mortgage on that is like a little over $3,000 or something. I don't know, right? So yeah, you make it, but you spending all your damn money. You know what I'm saying? She got a damn $85,000 truck, right? She got credit cards. She taking trips with her girls. Every dime she gets, she spending. Every woman ain't out here doing what they're supposed to do with their money, man. What's up, mister? Why is black women and why are black women encouraging each other and supporting each other so problematic to you though? I don't have a problem with black women supporting and encouraging each other. I think black men should do it. I hate this, but you got a lot of men. Now, this is where I actually agree with you. I think black women are better at that than black men. Black women will support each other, whereas black men, a lot of us more so in our own little spaces, in our own little pockets. You know what I'm saying? I agree. I think black women supporting each other, trying to support each other is good, but you got to be very stringent with that. Like, you can support black women, but supporting black women, telling black women to sell coochie is a little different than just supporting a black woman that owns a business. I have no problem with a black woman saying, hey, so and so owns this business, so and so's doing this, so and so's doing that. But don't support Cardi B, and even though she ain't black, but she's marketed to black women. Don't support Meg Thee Stallion and all these damn stripper rappers and shit, and then tell me that that's good for the black community collectively. No, and I have no problem with black women doing that. But when black women do that and support each other, and then turn around and turn it and aim it as a weapon and weaponize it against black men, I have a problem with that. Which is what it's been done to do, used to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's been weaponized. The black support of women has been used as a weapon a lot of times in our community to hurt our community by attacking our men. Because women, when they get two nickels to rub together, start talking shit and looking down on us, saying y'all ain't doing this. We building our own. And hell with y'all. Black men ain't love. Black men aren't on my level. Remember in the 90s when they used to have I Can't Find a Man debate shows and stuff on the talk shows, and you had so many black women. Go watch it. It's on Donahue and with what's her name? Shahrazad Ali was on Donahue. Go watch it. Watch what those women were saying. A man ain't on my level like that. You can't handle a strong sister. Now that's folly to say. But back then, that was the thing, and men didn't have a real outlet to really attack them until YouTube came along. But up until that point, man, women was dragging us through the 80s, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Come on, go watch Color Purple. Go watch, Waiting to Exhale. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of who funds these, who green lights these movies. See, when you follow the dollar, then you understand what time it is. Then you start realizing. You know what I'm saying? But the stats show that black men are not marrying at the childbirth rates, and the childbirth rates are declining. Black men are getting married. Childbirth rates are declining. The more people become more upwardly mobile, the more money black people make, the less they're gonna get married. The more anybody makes, they don't get married as much. They don't have as many kids because black people are taught your career comes first. Kids are this, kids are that. Mexicans don't think like that. Mexicans come in here and pop a baby out and keep working, but black people don't. But I don't think that. That's just a fact. But that doesn't mean that there isn't a sizable amount of black people that are married, and black men are getting married, and a black woman can find a husband. But it takes work, but you can do it. Just like I believe a black man can find a wife. You can't tell me you're gonna go through your life 40 years and ain't gonna find one good woman. You full of shit. You full of it. I don't believe you. Let's see. Facts. You can't be a separatist and globalist at the same time. Exactly. Black men, 32% married, 10% divorced, 3% separated, 3% widowed. So 48%, almost half. Thank you, brother. That's why I love my subscribers. Thank you, James Earl Mones. Thank you. So that's almost half of black men have at least attempted to get a wife. That's half. So what's up? Divorce, hell, that's up in the air, right? 10% divorce, 32%, that's pretty good. And actually, black women, if you go and take the metrics up to over 45, black women get married at a higher rate. They just get married late, but they get married. So, oops. You know what I'm saying? Candace Owens, like many black conservatives, can't find many black options to date. These liberal black folk are unsalvageable. I'm a conservative. I'll date a woman that's Democrat. I don't have somebody. My woman ain't Democrat, and she's not. My woman's probably conservative because she called me complaining about John Ossoff being on the radio yesterday. And when he said that they're not gonna give anybody making over 80,000 any money, everybody clapped and yay! She was like, well, wait a minute, that ain't fair. You distinguishing different people. So it looks at. She's like, look, I'd rather you just give it to people that are unemployed. But if you're going to be giving it out to people that got jobs and able-bodied, that ain't fair to nobody. You're going to do that, then you might as well do it for everybody. Which I agree with. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see what we got. Biracial racial women are black. Let's see what we got. Yep, that's it. Slayer Jim, we don't need white women coming on black issues. Biracial women are not black. You can't say most black men getting married to black women when most of the women you swear aren't black are black aren't black. They're biracial. Oh man. Well, do you know the statistics? This brother gave facts. You just pulling something out your ass, Josie. You just saying something. Go give me the stats. Go get the data. This brother just showed you 48% of black men are getting married or have attempted to be married before. That's half. Half the brothers you see. But you come on YouTube, you don't see that, dude. Black men promoted that lifestyle, and that's why the women thinking being sexy is the only way. Black men didn't promote that lifestyle. If you go back and look at hip hop, it wasn't black men. See, this you young, probably. You probably that tell me how old you are. You don't know, you weren't there. Let me explain to you what happened. In the 70s and 80s, black men made songs and music. They were talking about how they love black women and all that, right? And then a small hat by the name of Jerry Heller found some guys out in California and another guy, Too Short, and all this, and they had distribution networks owned by small hats, and they were distributing their music, which objectified women sexually. At that same time in New York, you had Native Tongue. You had when black people ran hip hop and were controlling their own image and stuff like that. You had X Clan, you had Tribe Called Quest, you had all these groups that were positive. You had Poor Righteous Teachers, you had all this positive hip hop. You had Goody Mob, right? If you listen to the first, like I talked about Soulful, go listen to it. And then in the mid 90s, they just completely shut off all the positive hip hop. And the story was, according to the small hats, that nobody wanted to listen. Nobody would buy it. Nobody would buy positive hip hop. And it wasn't, we had a drought. And it wasn't until lately with J. Cole and all these new guys and Kendrick Lamar that we started realizing that's not the case. That's just like they told us black people can't carry a major budget film. And then we had Black Panther. Right? So it, like I say, all these stories and all these ideas about what happened. So black men didn't promote that. Yeah, it was black men, but that's like saying you look. I can go find the worst of the worst and promote them like Cardi B. They found Cardi B up under a damn, you know what I'm saying, out of some in a damn strip club and made her a big millionaire, and she's being promoted. That doesn't mean black women, all black women. I don't blame black women for Cardi B, but I blame people like Impressive. I don't blame all black women for Cardi B, but I blame people like Impressive for Cardi B because she makes videos in support of Cardi B. She makes videos in support of Meg Thee Stallion, right? So it is what it is. A black man dating biracial is not okay. Well, I ain't even gonna argue with that. I'm not even gonna argue with that. It depends. I mean, Malcolm X was high yellow. Well, he wasn't really high yellow, but you know what I'm saying. A lot of black people, when it comes to biracial, it depends. I mean, I would say a biracial person can be considered black, but they will not disown their white heritage. So if they don't, then they don't. But if you mixed race and you conduct and live and operate within the black community, and you call yourself black and you really think you're black, then I would call that person black. I don't have no problem with it because they are black, at least half, at least half. So I don't have no problem with it. It's an opinion thing. Who really is? It's tomato tomato. I don't even want to argue with it. You know what I'm saying? We spend too much time fighting on that issue. So much the colorism and all. I'm tired of talking about it. Black women talk about that. The comment you left in my last video. I'm gonna read it. Let's see if I can refresh it. Let's see. Refresh. Let's see where you at. Okay, I didn't even see it. She says, at 30 or 14, a black man cannot be pro-black if he's married to a biracial woman. Biracial women are not black. A black man dating a biracial woman is an interracial relationship. Okay, whatever. That's how you feel. I'm not even gonna argue with you. Please stop talking. You're just talk when you're mad, had control over the black woman. They dress modest. He said, please stop your talking just to talk. When men had control over black women, they dress modest. Facts. When the feminist movement came around, the independent females started to sexualize themselves. Come on, brother. Come on. But guess where the feminist movement came from? Gloria Steinem. Guess CIA. She's a CIA operative. Cola Booth and all them, the women, the black women that came with them, bell hooks. All these were feminists that the CIA actually, the FBI actually infiltrated and tried to control and manipulate. This is known, declassified information. So at every turn, you can see a small hat pulling the strings. I hate to say it, but I call it down the middle. How many of those 48% of black men are married to black women and white women or Asian women? Okay, so if we go according to the statistics, about 89% of them are married to black women. There you go. So it ain't like you finna say most of the black men that are married or have been married or attempted to be married are married to white, Asian, or Latino. No. So, oops, you missed that one. All right. Maybe your chick beside you. Let's see. You, my boy, you kill some more joke. Yeah, man. Hey, this more was funny with that one. Marriage is a business. Its divorce court is mostly all about assets. I don't look at it as a business, but I get where you're going with it. It's funny how women don't get that. Let's see. Talking to let's see. 70% of marriages are ended by women. I don't like those odds. Well, I'm gonna say this right here. Just because the woman filed for divorce don't mean the man ain't do some bullshit. If the man on some bullshit, if he whooping her ass, if he cheating on her, if he a damn drug addict and probably abusive to the kids, I mean, it's a few reasons why women can. I don't. That doesn't really tell me much. That just means the women aren't happy. That's not something that it could be that the women just full of shit. I will admit and acknowledge that. But it also could be the dudes are full of shit and the women tired of it. So just because the women file for divorce don't necessarily mean that if you ain't full of shit, you ain't really got no problems most of the time. She probably won't file for divorce. And if she do, maybe she'll leave you for another nigga. And in that case, it ain't your fault, it's her fault. You know what I'm saying? But if a lot of times if you are a man that's really about raising your kids and being a good father and being a good husband and want to keep the romance going, and man, women, man, a good woman, you telling me it ain't a woman you've met that actually would appreciate that and stay with you? Because I'd met millions of them. I'd have met a bunch of women like that. You know what I'm saying? I'd have met plenty of women that would love a man that's going to pay the bills, come home, do his thing, raise his kids, be involved in their lives, try to be romantic, take trips, do things for her, buy nice purses and take her. Yeah, plenty of women will be with dudes like that. I know plenty of them. Plenty of them. Today, yep, they are. It's black first on mines. Maybe you that's the devil. Let's see what we got. I can't read all these comments. You're right, Sub-Zero. My mentor used to tell me that black women used to be the hardest to sleep with because you had to marry them in the 60s. But palm color women was the easiest. Exactly. Exactly. Black women were like that, man. Knew a chick whose dream was to own a BMW. She got her dream car, but had lawn chairs in a living room set and would always want to come over for a free meal. Yep. I can't read all the comments, man. Let me see what's the name said though. Let me see what Real True had to say. The biggest group of men that go their whole life without getting married is black men. Okay. What does that prove? Black men ain't shit. Black men, so what are you saying? What are you saying? I just showed you half of black men have went and throughout their lives that are alive right now have attempted to get married. Damn. I mean, what you want? You know what I'm saying? Let's see what else. This is why I don't take black men seriously. I see you probably, so you're not with a black man. There we go. Y'all are going to bring the black community racing to extinction because y'all love biracial women. I don't love biracial women. I don't really even like light skinned women. I prefer a dark ass woman. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. My woman's dark. Okay. I love dark skinned women. I prefer dark skinned women. I can't stand light skinned women's attitudes half the time. Think they the shit. I'm the nigga that's gonna ruin. I'm like, I don't even see your ass. You do not exist to me half the time if you light skinned. That's how I feel about it. And I don't have no problem with light skinned women like that. I have dated a few, but I'm just telling you, most of the time, I'm with me a dark skinned chocolate sister. So I don't have that problem, man. I don't know what universe you live in where people give a fuck about that. Usually the dark-skinned women I know that are confident, sexy, don't have no problem getting black men. This colorism shit got to stop. Y'all need to stop watching these damn videos because this shit got y'all like going delusional like y'all in the Twilight Zone. Brothers love dark-skinned sisters. Where I'm from, we love black, dark-skinned, thick. Okay, love them. Love the smell of them. You hear me? What you talking about? What you talking about? You still can be pro-black and married to a biracial person. Don't regurgitate bagel talking point. Yeah, I don't buy into that whole biracial stuff either. But it is what it is. Y'all are down for the family. Y'all defend biracial women over unambiguously black women every chance y'all get. Well, no, I don't. So you might want to take that to whoever channel that does that, sister, because I don't do that. They even admitted to partnering with Big Magazine and pushing the narrative, explaining how propaganda works. Yeah, look at Essence Magazine with the dude on the cover in the damn dress. Like, come on, man. Who owns that? An African did it. African. That was an African. But I guarantee you, they got a lot of that distribution goes through the what you call through the you know what community. If a black man is only 60%, if a black man is only 60% and he gets married to a biracial woman, Janae Aiko, who's only 30%, that if Janae Aiko 30%, she ain't black. I don't consider nobody over under 50% black. I don't. I don't. Now the one drop rule can, but I think that's stupid. I don't follow the one drop rule. I follow the 50% rule. If you have black or up, you can be considered black. Now, if you 1/3 black, yo, Janae Aiko ass ain't black. I don't really care. I don't even think she's on. Ain't she the one that cheated on Kyrie Irving? What's up, man? She ain't hitting on nothing. If marriage is business, black men are the worst investments, 50-50 financially because they can't afford shit, but they still want a housewife. Yeah, you ain't getting me emotional and riled up about that dumbass coming in. You're not gonna get, you won't get this one, baby. You will not get this one. Not me. I ain't finna get it. I ain't even finna acknowledge that shit. Ray gonna stop pretending like biracial women are black. Stop pretending like if you get married to a biracial woman, you have a black love relationship. Stop. Look, you saying the same point. That's you. I don't know why you driving that shit home. Because most black women marry black men, most black men marry black women. So it is what it is. Black, not biracial. Am I racist if I cancel all the whites out of my life and replace them with Mexicans? Okay, I don't know. You tell me. I think black men are realizing the error of their ways and are at the brink of change. Okay, maybe, maybe not. I don't know. A lot of men out here on some bullshit. It just is. So we'll see. Why is Hosi here if she doesn't take black men serious? Last time I checked, people don't focus on irrelevant aspects. True, they don't. I'm not surprised another black man is defended by racial women. You must be going at it with somebody in here, and I'm not reading their comments because I didn't address that. There are black men that also hated to see gangster rap movement. Yeah, it is. I hated it. I despised it. No, actually, I ain't gonna be no hypocrite. When I was a kid, I liked it. I'm gonna tell the truth. Once I got older, in my late 20s, I started listening I went back and listened. I was like, damn, that was evil. To a kid looking up to me, life ain't nothing but bitches and money. Yeah, that was Ice Cube. So, nope. Who is y'all? Biracial women aren't special, but you and many other women on YouTube and look at young black men who are on YouTube and look at black women. I mean, black men, young black men on rappers choices and apply them to black men as a whole. Yeah, they do. They do. Damn good point. They do. They apply every rich celebrity to all. I got an answer for somebody dating a damn Janae Aiko. I got an answer for Michael B. Jordan. Like that shit's stupid. You can't be pro-black if you like the epitome of blackness, which is dark skin. At least they don't worship these black men and uplift non-black women. Kobe was a god to y'all. Oh, okay. I think I've dealt with you before. Y'all want us to mule for black men when they get in trouble. Come come out here and defend Nate Parker. Come out here and defend Nate Parker. I defended Nate Parker because Nate Parker, when he met that lady, let's follow Nate Parker. See, this is where black people don't understand shit. All right. First of all, I don't give a shit what Nate Parker does, who he's married to. Okay. Nate Parker did a film to address black issues. He wanted to show black people in a powerful position. He said he got sick of all the slave films of black people getting dogged out. He wanted to show black people in a position of power. And so he showed a movie that didn't have a white savior, funded the movie with a majority black people, right? And tried to put the movie out. And black feminists, black girl nerd, and a lot of these black feminists hated on the man because he was married to a white woman, and the girl that accused him of rape was white. Let me explain to you something about a brother like Nate Parker. Nate Parker was a wrestler. He was a real good wrestler because he wrestled at Penn State, so he wasn't no slouch. So you better not ever grab him because he'd probably put you on your head. That's number one. But he was a wrestler. When black brothers go to these white colleges, let me explain to you what happens. These white girls come in groves, okay? I went to a white community college. I had white girls waiting on my ass, and I went and took a bath. I get out the tub, white girls sitting on my damn bed. I'm in a damn towel. They trying to take my damn towel off. Like, this is how white girls come at you. Now, this was just a small community college back in 95, right? And she's sitting her ass on my bed smiling. And she wasn't the best, a blonde haired, blue eyed, good looking white girl. So it was kind of tempting, but I didn't talk to her. But she was at your boy hard. Then I wound up getting with this Jamaican chick. So that was that. But she was on me hard, man. White girls be at these dudes at college. So I'm not surprised Nate was messing with white girls. He met the girl. He met a young, he had that situation. The white girl, if you listen to the transcript, I went and read the transcript from the rape and the phone call where she recorded a phone call. And she was so drunk, she didn't even remember. She tried to say that the dude that was dropped them off had raped her. She's like, what are you talking about? He dropped us off. Because Nate didn't know he was being recorded. That's what he actually said in the phone call. In the phone conversation, she herself said she was so drunk she didn't know what happened. And she slept with both of them, whatever. And then she didn't show up for court. She left campus, and then she wound up committing suicide later. Tragic. But what I'm saying is, let's not drag Nate Parker because he married to a damn white woman. If you, I don't give a damn who you married to. If you're about building with the black community, fuck being pro-black. You ain't got to say you pro-black. What are you doing? If you're a black man like Robert Smith doing that shit he did at Morehouse, shit. I don't give a damn where Robert Smith sticks his dick at the end of the day. Robert Smith was married to a black woman, has black children. So what he with a white woman now? I mean, do I condone it? No. Do I think that he will probably, if he dies and leaving out like Michael Jordan, leaving all that money to black white women and stuff? No, I don't condone that. But at the end of the day, I'd rather somebody like that, if they taking their resources and actually using it for the furthering or benefit of the black community, then who am I to sit up here and drag these people and say all this slick stuff like that? I'm not gonna say nothing slick about that man. Folks hated Nate Parker. I never understood that movie, Birth of a Nation. I was like, damn, I was so excited about the movie. When I saw all these black feminists coming against that, and you telling me you're not a problem? Like, you telling me that black, see, that's a good point, really true. You talking about Nate Parker. You telling me that a brother that made a movie like Birth of a Nation, you shouldn't have supported some shit like that? A movie like, did you even see the movie? I went to see the movie 3 times. Loved it. But what I'm saying is, when somebody try to do something for the black community, you worry about who he fucking instead of worried about what he's doing for the community as a black man. That's why women don't need to build shit. And we don't need to listen to you for leadership when it comes to shit like that, because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. It's some on point sisters out here, but you're not one of them with that bullshit you just typed. On that note, I got to go. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I seen that movie. All it showed was black men getting raped, and no white woman got killed like they did in reality. Dudes like Nate Parker aren't pro-black; they're just pro-black men. Wait a minute. If he pro-black, okay. Oh my God, Lord have mercy. Look, man, a movie they don't show women like that getting killed like that in movies a lot of times. Anyway, so it's just the white woman was evil in the damn movie, if I'm not mistaken. It wasn't like she was a good. It's not like you as a white woman can watch that film and feel comfort that they only killed white men. It's not, you know what I'm saying? White women are connected to their men. It's not like, so I don't know where you get that logic from. I would love for you. You should have clicked the link. I would have ate your ass up on here. I would have ate your ass up. I love dumb motherfuckers. I do. I love them. You give me good content for my channel. You really do. Have a good day. I'll see y'all.